Welcome back, man. What's up? I need to go get some agua. What up, Rand? Where you at? There you go.
Hey, we're Prince at talking about moving the goalposts.
I mean, you know, that niggas
He OVO all the way through and
OVO,
through. He OVO
OVO,
all the way through and through.
OVO Prince. My nigga Mac Low in the building. My nigga Cam in the building.
It's cracking.
Should we bring Cam up for the sports?
Man, we bring Cam up for anything.
Come on, Cam. Where you at, sir?
Cam probably in bed eating a fruit loop or something.
Man, pause.
Oh, what
I,
is a
I
fruit loop?
nigga better not be. That nigga
That ain't
better
that,
not
that,
be in
that,
bed
that be
eating a
childish.
Fruit
That
Loop.
that ain't pause worthy. That's just childish.
You better not be.
That's just childish.
That nigga was
Saying
putting
that
berries in that. He was putting berries in that afro. That's what he was doing right now. I
I
think
was
it was.
watching a movie.
I think it was putting Nag Champa root.
I
First of all, you know, hair having ass nigga. I put do grow
Hey
in
nigga,
my fro.
hey,
Okay.
you gonna put some respect on this chin, my guy.
Like, I know
Okay.
you. I don't know what you sacrificed to get there, but I was. But
Hey, a couple rappers.
you know what
As long as you
A
don't sue,
couple-
you good.
Yeah, no, man. Hey, I can't afford the lawyers. Don't worry. I can't afford the lawyers. Don't worry about
Sincere Billy. Pause. What up, Sincere?
Man.
All right, man. So Golden State has been on a 5-game skid. What's going wrong in San Francisco?
Excuse me. Uh, I mean, I think you got to do something about getting some more actual help offensively for Steph. I mean, he can't just really be the hub this much at this point. I mean, that's why they're playing 10,000 people. I think Triton got some minutes last week, right? I think he went out there and ran a couple screening rolls
Nigga,
last
I
week.
played 3 minutes last week.
I'm telling you, man, they be having people on the court. I gotta be scanning the back of the jerseys like I don't know who.
Facts.
I think that's really all it is. I know they're not playing tomorrow either. Steph's not playing and Draymond's not playing against Houston. So
Yeah, they gonna
I
get
don't know.
smacked.
Yeah, they're getting smoked. But yeah, I think that's really all it is. They need to make a trade.
They got to get bigger, man. Pause. They got to get bigger. Pause.
I mean, who would you target though? Like who could
Don't
really help them right
know.
now on the
They got
market?
don't know, but they need some size. Pause.
I
You know,
mean, I agree with y'all. I think they need help. I think losing DeAnthony Melton really hurt. Like
Uh-huh.
that hurt a
hmm
lot more than they expected. And one thing that's good is he is on a 1-year deal. So as an expiring contract, he's still a good trade asset, even though he's out for the rest of the year. And a team can collect insurance on him. So um, I expect them to make a move. Some people are saying that the Minnesota thing with Dante DiVincenzo isn't working. So that could be a potential trade target because Minnesota is looking to get under the first apron. So they'll probably want to just use it for the expiring contract. So they're saying that that can be an option, which I would like. But I think ultimately, Golden State has tried to make splashes, man. This summer, they went after Paul George. They went after Laurie Marketing. Um, they've made their splashes, and they just haven't been able to land a person. The last person that I've heard that's been on the radar is Brandon Ingram because it looks like the Pelicans don't want to pay him. But I'm just not sure that that's the fit. Brandon Ingram is more of a mid-range guy, and the 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 Warriors are a running gun fucking three and layup team. So I don't see him fitting well there. They keep saying Jimmy Butler, but he don't shoot the three well. Um, I don't know. I don't
Maybe
know what
maybe
they can do at this
that's the
point. I don't know who's
maybe that's
available.
the problem. Maybe they need to stop shooting so many damn threes and get back to shooting twos when they were winning the fucking titles. Just a suggestion.
nah,
But
they just
analytics. analytics. They say shoot a three
Look,
in layups.
you can't say nothing right now about that just because how the Celtics won the title was literally just we gonna shoot your face off.
Yeah,
That's
for
the problem.
sure.
But the Celtics also defended very, very well.
Absolutely,
Very
and the
well.
Warriors can defend. The
Very
Warriors,
well.
the Warriors are
They
capable
defend.
of defending. They're capable of defending, for sure.
Yeah, but I just feel like they're just too small, and
I'm not mad at that.
they're just too small, and you gotta get back to what works is, yes, the Celtics shoot a lot of threes, but they also have two of the best, probably two of the top 5 mid-range shooters in the game, and Tatum and Brown. They're probably two of the top 5 or 5 to 10 best mid-range shooters in the game. And they create their shots very, very well. And they won the title based off of that, too. Like, those threes open up when you got a guy who can get to the mid-range. In basketball, the hardest shot to guard is the mid-range jumper.
It's still a lost art,
It's,
though. It's still a lost art right now.
it's not a lost
not
art.
enough people. Not enough people shoot the mid range.
Yeah, that's because these analytics people say we only want a layup or a three, and
Yeah.
you literally have videos of guys about to take a layup and kick to
it
the
out.
corner.
Yeah, I just saw that. That's why I said it still feels like a lost art because there's too much of that.
Yeah.
Like there's not enough emphasis on getting to the mid range and getting your shot off. Because a lot of it is, we just paint and spray.
And
Get to the dish, hey, kick it out. Get to the dish, kick it out.
and they're losing viewership because of it, because no one wants to see this.
Nice.
I hope they're paying attention to what's going on.
Well, I think the viewership loss is due to other things too.
Well, I mean, yeah, it can't just be just that because what is really missing, you want more people posting up. I don't think that's really going to help.
It doesn't look like because it posting up. People want to go to a game. To me, it's like this. Sports, and we had this conversation last time. Sports figures are like superheroes. We want to go to a game and look at guys and say, damn, I can't do that, but that's fucking amazing. When we saw Shaq do the things he did, it was like, we can't emulate that, but that's a fucking amazing. We can emulate the 3-point shot, and it looks lazy. We want to see guys.
I don't think that's the cause of it, man. I'll be honest with you. I think the interest in the NBA is at an all-time high. I think where the NBA is hurting in regard to viewership is the fact that a lot of people are cutting the cable and they're going away from traditional cable services. And you know how a lot of these local teams are set up, like the Lakers. If you don't have Spectrum, you can't watch the Lakers. So I'm a YouTube TV subscriber. I can't watch Laker games unless it's nationally televised games. It's all I get to watch, and I live in the county. So I think that's the key.
You didn't want to
with a lot of people
watch tonight,
cutting
though,
cut.
so you good.
Well, I appreciate that.
You didn't need to watch tonight's game.
But yeah, I think that's the key. I think that the NBA is behind the consumers when it comes to getting in front of consumers and figuring out how the streaming game really works and how they can monetize it like television.
What do you say to a super basketball fan like myself? I think you would classify me as super, right?
Yeah, but I think you're a really small percentage.
Like that. I don't, because I can't stand the way they play. It looks lazy. To me, it's just like, are y'all even trying out here? It looks like that 90% of the games I watch, I'm like, they don't like that. And I'm not saying it's easy because I understand how hard it is to put that ball in the hole. Pause. I understand that's not an easy thing to do. It looks easy. They make it look really easy. But the way they play, it doesn't look like they're playing hard. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to see this.
Randall, I mean, the people that have your level of basketball knowledge is a minute few. That's not going to affect viewership the way they're saying it affects it. Or it's affected.
Half of people in the world can't even dribble a basketball. They don't, let alone do a dribble cross tween snatch step back as
But you know, here's the difference is they can go to 24-hour fitness and they can they can't see themselves in their head. They feel like they're doing that move.
Okay, let me ask you this. You think the average person can't go outside and throw a football and have their homie catch it until they just scored a touchdown? That don't affect the NFL's viewership. It's the same thing.
No, because it takes two people. I can go to the basketball court by myself.
I can go throw a football right now and run and catch it. You don't take two people.
You can't. You're not running the 7.
You need to put that on Instagram. Hold on. Hey, when do you put that back on Instagram? That's gonna be your next vlog.
And also, like, quick side note, because with my fantasy league next year, we're running the 40 for our time for to see who gets to pick where.
Oh shit!
Hey, look what Mac Lowe just said. What? Mac Lowe, let me ask you a question. Why do you seem bored outside? What excites you about Anthony Edwards?
Hey, no,
he gets to the rim.
This season doesn't get to the rim. Because this season he's shooting like 10
But
threes
I
a game.
guarantee but he plays hard. He's getting to the mid range.
He's still taking a
getting to
bunch
the
of
rim.
threes. 10 threes a game?
He ain't shooting
I mean, it's
10
taking.
threes.
He's shooting close to
He
10 a
shoot
game
like
But I
right now,
guarantee,
bro.
8 or 9 a
He's
but I
game.
shooting
No
guarantee he's
bullshit.
close to
Yeah.
10.
but I guarantee he's getting to that mid range game too, though.
Look, bro.
It's
10 threes a
There's a
game is still
balance.
10
There's
threes a
gotta be a
game.
balance. No, what I'm saying is I don't disagree with you. There has to be a balance here, right? To me, there has to be a balance.
I
That's what I'm
respect
saying.
that, man. I fuck
It
with
ain't
his attitude,
it ain't
too.
balanced right now, man. It is not a good product to look at. Like it looks worse than me going to. I can go to the outside courts in Ontario and watch a better, not even gonna say a better brand of basketball, but they're gonna give me differences. All I see right now is 3-point line, 3-point line.
I think you
I
just
got
want
I
more.
got
You just
I got
want more
another
people putting their head down and driving to the basket, and I don't think that
No,
automatically equates to playing hard.
I want to see actual skill. I want to see you pull up for a jumper when a guy
They
overplays
just
you. I want to see you
pulling
get.
up from three. They just stopped pulling up from the mid.
No,
They
it's
still
not.
pulling
It's
up
not
for a
working.
jumper.
It's not working because these guys are shooting 53s and only scoring 110. It's the math isn't mathing.
I think more than style
Oh,
of
so you want to
play.
go back to when they were scoring 80 a game?
No, I
You
don't want. I
want
don't.
to-
I don't want the night. Hold on, no. I don't want the
you want
90s
the
either. But
Pacers and
I
the
think they need to
Knicks
go
coming
back to.
back?
I think you need to
No.
go back to the 2000 brand, the early 2000 brand of basketball. I don't want to go to the 90s, and I don't want to go to this.
I think you want the late 2010s. I don't think you want the early.
Yeah, I know. I want. What are you talking about? Kobe Bryant and T Mac, all them were early 2000s. Vince Carter's to early 2000. What are we talking about?
You want early 2000s, who, my guy? Do you
Absolutely.
remember
Why not?
what happened when the Pistons played the Spurs in the finals, my guy? Did
But
you remember that?
but
The
that,
most
that
No,
boring
no one
NBA
remembers
finals in
that.
history?
but hold on. But that's an anomaly. That didn't happen in the early
Yes,
2000s. Most of the time, it was the
yes,
Lakers. It was the Lakers or the San Antonio Spurs.
it was the Spurs and the Pistons,
And
and
then
they
you also
what
had
happened?
you also had the Portland Trail Blazers. You also had Sacramento. You also had the Indiana teams. You had a bunch of good basketball back. What are you talking? Like, what are we talking about here?
I'm saying it's not that huge of a
It
gap.
is.
If you can say
let
the
me let me
players
offer let
themselves
me
you
offer
enjoyed,
let me offer a
yes.
different perspective, right? So more than style of play, I think what the NBA lacks is true superstars, like
Wow.
a new era. Like outside of Anthony Edwards, who else is a superstar?
Ja,
Yeah, Jokic is a great player, but he's not a superstar.
Not
Ja's a
American.
superstar.
Ja Morant even. Ja Morant is exciting, but is he a marketable superstar? I don't know
I
about that.
mean, for
Jason
Smith and
Jason
Wesson, absolutely.
this nigga right here. Jason Jason Tatum is a superstar in play,
He's
but
not
his
that guy.
personality sucks.
Yeah,
Jalen Brown might be too smart to be a superstar.
yeah, he's a smarty yard guy. Yeah,
You know what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
Like, who
Hmm.
else other than Anthony Edwards has the swag, the pizzazz, is willing to speak,
Hmm.
willing to take even the bullets? Who is willing to do that in this new era? I just
I
don't
was
see the
I was
guy.
hoping it was gonna be Shea, but Shea's super low key. His game
Yeah,
necessitates that, but his personality's low
It,
key.
and honestly,
Shea
I,
is the West Side Tatum.
I'll be honest with you.
Don't do
I
that.
don't
He
even.
ain't like
I don't.
skin. Don't do that.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know if it's personality, a lack of personality or personality, because these guys play with the game, and I've been on the court. You know, a lot of guys have personality. They don't show, but they're protecting their brands right now. It's about their individual brands, and a lot of guys are more willing to protect their brands than they are to show their personality. You know, everybody on the court is a brand at this point.
Yeah,
And that,
but Randall, like let's take like a Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was he's the GOAT. He created the blueprint for protecting your brand. Michael Jordan never spoke about politics or societal issues like that. Michael
Mhm.
Jordan did that to even the detriment of being ostracized by his own community, right? But one thing that Michael Jordan had was flair. He had the tongue wagging. He had the Matumbo finger wave. He had the little times where he got into scuffles with guys. He jawed with people. He talked shit through the media. Mike did things that made the game exciting. If Mike went out there and had a bad game, he would go to the media and be like, "Yeah, we're gonna see who we play tomorrow." And then the next day, you're expecting them to put up
Mike
40.
did
These are the
that.
types of
Mike,
things that
Mike,
these
you're
new
right.
guys are just not
But
doing.
Mike did that before you had 2 billion reporters
And
because of
social
smartphones.
media, yeah,
Yeah,
That's
social
what
media
But
makes
I'm
Kobe
saying.
everything
Bryant,
different.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
You got
Kobe
2 billion
Bryant
reporters
remixed
because of
it.
social media. So
But Kobe Bryant remixed it in the social media era,
No, Kobe,
and he
no,
did the
he did
same.
not.
Yes, he did.
Kobe is
Kobe
lucky
popped shit.
his stuff didn't happen when Twitter popped off, or we would
No,
have
no, no,
never
no,
got
no.
the Kobe revival.
I'm talking about after the case,
Yeah.
how he reformed himself and became an ambassador of the league in the social media era. I'm saying, yeah, he even had a couple faults after there where he said the F word on the bench and all that. But I'm saying ultimately, Kobe Bryant was a spokesman for the NBA post the Colorado situation, and he
Mhm.
kind of showed how you could do it in the social media era. So we see before and after the
I
reporters.
mean, what I mean by that is if it had happened during the social media era, he wouldn't have got that opportunity. I think that's the disconnect there. Like
Oh,
if the
no
Colorado
question, no
situation,
What the
question.
fuck?
that's what I mean. Like that, it's over at that point. You know what I
No,
mean? So
but another thing is this though. I mean, how many?
I mean, we still talk about
I
Jordan's
mean,
dad
I
passing,
mean,
God rest his soul, to this day. Imagine if that happened in the social media era with the gambling and the he gets suspended for imagine how they would have been. He would have been losing his mind with people trying to say he the reason his daddy died. Like that's
I
crazy,
think,
bro.
I
And we
think a
was doing
trap.
that without phones.
I think a trap Laura Ross would have had a documentary on that
Dog.
shit.
You know what I mean? It would have been crazy. Just imagine that, bro. People
uh,
still to this day still think David
Everybody
Stern
has
sat him down.
everybody has a platform now, man. Everybody has a platform because they have a phone. It's
I
kind of
mean,
like
I understand it, but even if you got a Kanye, sometimes I mean that's kind of what made him a superstar too.
some people some people aren't willing to risk that though. Kanye was willing to risk that. He was willing to
I
go
mean, I'm
about
just
it,
saying,
you know.
the league desperately needs it. We
Yeah.
see
The
it.
pro- but the
You know what I'm saying?
but the
Like if
problem but here's a problem with the league though. The league the league desperately needs it, but what they do is they prop these guys up and they feed the machine ESPNs and Fox Sports and all this other stuff, and the CBS they pump this machine to go look at this guy, and the moment the guy steps out of line just a little bit, it's criticized city, and it's
Mhm.
oh he went 4 for 16 or he not passing the it's
What does
criticized city, so it kind of
this game mean for his legacy in
yeah.
October?
What is this one game? The guy is in year 3, and they're talking about a game on November 3rd. So I was like, what does this mean for his legacy? He can't beat Steph. Yo, eventually that just takes a toll on people, people as them as athletes, and it takes a toll on the media because now we feed that machine. We say how many times do we say these same narratives? Like we just had Prince on here. The first thing he did was regurgitate what they do to protect LeBron. Well, it's somebody else's fault. That's just a regurgitation of what he's heard already. He thinks it's an original idea, respectfully, but it's not an original idea. It's
What
someone
we
else's
blaming
fault.
LeBron for?
Huh?
What we blaming LeBron for now? What do you do?
No. I'm not. No, that's not the point. I'm just. You get what I'm saying. I'm not even getting that.
I was just asking the question. I
You
was
know,
just asking the
you know,
question.
no. You know what I'm saying? LeBron has had. What I'm saying is LeBron has had a history of when it is failures with his team, and when
Mhm.
he's on a team,
Maybe it's
it's
just
all
me.
the picture's always been painted that it's someone else's fault. It's
Okay.
never been as opposed to when Michael Jordan's getting his ass whooped in the '80s. They said, "Mike, what's up?" They didn't give a shit about his roster. When Kobe left Shaq or Shaq left Kobe, they was asking Kobe, "What's up?" Before Shaq
Mm.
started winning, they was like, "What's up, Shaq?" We're not trying to hear about Penny. We're not hearing about Nick Anderson missing those free throws. We don't hear that shit. Shaq, what's up?
But that
That's how.
but that's
No.
stupid.
No. It's not stupid. No, it's not. It's not stupid.
Hey,
It's not
look,
stupid. It's not
I'm
stupid.
he
not.
said, but that's
You know
I'm
why? You
never
know
gonna.
why it's
I
not.
can't
You
say
know why?
Jordan.
You know
I
why it's
can't
not
blame
stupid?
Jordan for
Can't
losing when he had Bill
can't
Cartwright as his,
can't.
as his wingman.
You know why? You know why it's not. You know why it's right? Because when they
Hmm.
win, they get all the glory too. You can't have
I mean,
all the glory and none of the blame.
but
You
you
gotta
are
for
have,
also a
sure.
nuanced fan.
huh?
You're also a nuanced fan, so you know that that's not the case.
I
I don't
no
care
no
what
no
they talking about.
no. But what I'm saying, I'm not the public. I'm not at the
Yeah,
everyday fan.
and the public is stupid.
The everyday fan thinks in these terms. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they stupid. That's what I'm saying. They're
But
stupid. I'm not saying you stupid. I'm
but
saying they're stupid.
they're the ones who pay the salary.
They still
They're
gonna
the ones who pay the
pay it
salary.
whether they're stupid or not. They're gonna pay it, but they can still be stupid. Like the average
I
sports
don't
fan
call them stupid.
is an idiot,
They're not as knowledgeable as most people would like. I would like them to be. I would just say that.
so they're stupid.
No, no, no. It's like politics. They hear a headline and they regurgitate it, and they think it's an original thought, but it's just a recycle. It's just a recycled a
So what
recycled.
would a more intelligent person do in that scenario?
I would look and say, well, it to me, I don't. So when it comes to hoop, especially, I don't look at wins and losses like that. And Try will tell you that I don't. I don't think it's an end all be all because I think it takes a full team to win and lose. You know, you can be the greatest player in the world, but you can never win a game because you don't have the teammates in the system and everything right there to do it. So I don't look at it in those terms. But when you do have a team good enough to win and you are in situations, I look at the totality of what you could have done because at the end of the day, yeah, it's gonna lie on your shoulders. I'll tell you one of my favorite quotes is from Robert Horry. They asked Robert Horry, "Why are you so clutch?" This is when he was with the Lakers. He goes, "You know what his response was? It's easy for me to be clutch." He said, "Because if I miss, they're gonna blame Kobe and Shaq."
I sure did
And
say that.
and it's simple, but it's the truth. He goes, "If I miss, I ain't gonna get blamed for it. They gonna get blamed for it." So there's no pressure on me to make this shot. When I'm a king, they look at a king like, "King, why you making it? Why you passing to him?"
100%.
I mean, that kind of is the way like most people that work jobs work for people, right? If you go to your job and you fail, the CEO gets the blame.
He
The
gets
owner,
fired.
the owner gets the blame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When a company fails, everybody looks at the owner and says, nigga, you failed. They don't say, yo, the guy in your department didn't. No, I don't give a shit about that.
He got a large fine because he didn't turn the certain
Yep.
report in, and that
But
turned the
also on the
finances
flip
upside down.
side, when that business succeeds, the owner gets the
It's the bonus.
majority of the money and the
He
glory.
gets
Yeah.
the bonus.
Yeah.
He gets the
All right,
bonus.
so
too.
all right. Does the Mahomes slump continue?
Is it a Mahomes?
I mean, dog,
Hump?
we
Listen,
keep
bro.
saying
How many
we
times I
keep
gotta say this to
saying
you? Until I see that man out
in
in
the
the
playoffs?
playoffs, I don't care what we talking about.
I'm right there with you, but we talking about today. So
What
today, yes.
about today? They got one
Hey.
loss to Buffalo, and Buffalo knows what it is in the playoffs too. Okay, so I don't know what are we talking about? Buffalo still got to go to Kansas
so
City,
you're talking like you have on a red Arrowhead
and
jersey.
I'm
What
a
the fuck?
Raider fan. I'm just not. Once again, I'm not stupid. Until I see it, I don't like. I don't think I'm not gonna run around looking for ghosts just because I ain't seen one before. I ain't gonna go looking for a reason. You don't go tug Superman's cape. Why you worried about this? Let him handle whatever he's going through. Him and Nuke Hopkins trying to work out whatever they're gonna do. They've been trying to conserve Kelsey. I mean, we've seen him win with less at the receiver position already.
I saw him
So
win
let's
the
not
Super
even
Bowl
worry about
last year
that.
with guys who couldn't catch. So
You know what
I
I
was
mean? So what Darius Tony running around, doing nothing, looking ugly, wasn't doing nothing on the field.
So answer the question. You don't see the slump continue. I don't either, man. I don't see. I think he's going to get it together. I think he's going to.
Yeah.
They can start ramping it up. They can get it
Are
together.
the
Yep.
All right, what do you
remember
think?
Bengals a serious
year.
threat?
Right, what do you
100%.
think?
But I gotta see it.
What do you think,
I
Charlie?
remember one year, man. I seen this team back in the Northeast.
What's up, Ashley?
They were rolling. They was rolling so much. I said it was 17-0, and they went into the Super Bowl. Cocky as fuck. Everybody thought it was in the bag, and they got their asses handed to
They
them.
got beat by
So
a helmet catch.
I don't see no Rain Men stepping on the field though, playing quarterback in the NFC right now. That's the only difference.
so
Are you afraid of any NFC team right now?
No.
yeah, the Lions
The
for
Lions,
sure. I think they could win
they're
the Super
getting
Bowl.
banged up a lot.
The
They got a lot of
hey,
injuries piling up.
let's be clear.
They are.
The two best,
They're
the
still
two
a Super
best
Bowl
teams in
team.
the NFL right now are the Philadelphia Eagles and the Lions.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
absolutely.
So let me
And
ask you a
Eagles too.
question. It's a fourth quarter. It's a 2-minute drill. Fourth quarter is Super Bowl. You gonna sit back and go, guys? We got to be careful. Jared Goff's over there.
You're disrespectful. You're disrespectful. You're so disrespectful.
Jared, watch out for the play action.
Hey,
Watch
hey,
out for
this
the
is the
play
thing though.
action.
You gotta chill.
This is the thing though. This is the
Run a
thing though.
button hook.
This is the
Fuck
thing
outta
though. You are assuming that the opposing quarterback is going to be Patrick Mahomes, and I'm telling you,
No,
if
he doesn't.
Patrick Mahomes doesn't clean his shit up, that opposing quarterback is going to be Josh Allen.
Or look, wasn't the opposing quarterback last year Brock Purdy? And what they do? They started them
Hey,
boys
my
a
nigga,
three
hey,
score lead at
now
halftime.
you're
And
getting
what happened?
disrespectful, my nigga. Now you're
What
getting
happened?
disrespectful, bro.
Is Brock
You want
Purdy
to
Pat Mahomes? No. All I'm saying is it don't take
listen?
a
Now
Pat
you're being
Mahomes to turn
disrespectful.
it around. That's all I'm
Now
saying.
you're being
You ain't got to be Pat.
disrespectful. You
I'm
want to
not being.
battle, nigga?
Hey,
I tell
You need
you,
to battle. You need to battle that 50 million a year. You about to give it to Brock Purdy. That's what you need to be
Nah,
battling.
fuck that. We need to not do that.
hey,
You better third. You better
I'll,
30 burger that contract. That's what you better.
I'll say that.
Hey, nigga, how long till you can get in shape? Nigga, we just gonna put you up
They said catch the fade, run the fade.
there. You need to run up there and play, bro. I
I ain't
know
going
we
on
can.
golf. I
Hey,
gotta
man,
play. I gotta play safety.
I know I can put you on a 5 based on your circumstances right now. I can put you on like a 50 million 10-year deal. You'll be straight.
Man,
You'll be fucking
give me a
straight.
give me a league minimum. I'll go. I'll get in there
That's what
right
I'm
now.
saying.
Play with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Oh
sorry.
man, we
I'm not worried about nothing they doing over there until Pat
The,
loses a game for real.
the
For
only
real.
here's the way you combat that for Pat. The only way to do it, you keep him off the field. Period.
Problem is that defense is really good.
And in the fourth quarter, you can't do like the 49ers and score too early. Because when they scored early, I'm a 49er fan. I don't know if you know that, but I text this dude and said it's too early.
right.
I said it's too early. I said Superman is in the building. It's too early. We scored too early. You gotta leave. Hey, burn the clock. I don't care if you kneel. Do what you gotta do. He can't be on the field at the end. That's it. He can't be on the field. Because if he is, you're in trouble.
Can't close things out.
I've never felt more hurt in my heart for a team that wasn't mine than when the Bills lost that game a couple years ago. Like I've never felt more hurt in my heart. I was like, oh, they got him. What's it like 30 something seconds? Maybe they got this. Oh,
I'm a 49er fan. That's all I gotta say.
yeah, I know, man. It's been two for you. I know. I understand,
My
man.
goodness. All right, switching subjects before niggas start crying on live. Um, happy birthday, Jay-Z. Happy birthday, Hove. I guess it's his
Oh,
birthday
yeah.
today, right?
Today is Ho's
So
birthday. Yeah.
I need
December
to get your
4th,
top
the child was
five.
born.
I need your top
And
five
rest
greatest
in peace, Fred
J
Hampton.
albums. Yeah, rest in peace, Fred Hampton. Absolutely.
Hey,
I
why,
need
Top
your
five
top
Jay-Z
why
albums?
is
five greatest,
that first on the
greatest.
hot takes, though?
In no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come in
Mm-mm.
here saying some
No, no, no,
holy
no, no,
grail
no. In
stuff.
order. In order.
In
Yeah,
order?
I want one.
Oh, number one is Blueprint. Offer it for me. That's always my number one.
Okay.
Is Blueprint. Number two, Jesus, now we're getting difficult. All right. Number two, American Gangster. Uh, number three, Reasonable
Underrated.
Doubt. Number four, I'll give that to Life and Times Volume 3. And
Whoa.
yeah. And number five, I'm gonna go Collision. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. I will go for number five. I'll put Volume 1 at number five.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm here for the color balls, baby.
Well,
My nigga was front row at B-sides.
Absolutely. Well, actually, I was close to front row for 444, and that was amazing.
Word.
That almost crept in.
no, I ain't gonna do that.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to. This
Number one is Black Album.
big Black Album guy.
Number one is the Black. Oh shit! I froze.
You
You back?
Dude, what is going on here?
You said the Black Album was number one, and Instagram booted you.
Yep. Yo, I froze. The feds.
Whatever.
You know what? I just realized I wasn't on my Wi-Fi. All right, my
There
bad.
we
Oh,
go. Rock
brother.
Nation shut you down.
Rock Nation. No, Rick Nation. I love Mike List. All right, so my top five. I start over. My top five is going to be number one's the Black Album. I believe it was Reasonable Doubt focused with the seasoning of a vet Hove.
Need to
Number
relax.
two. Hey man, hey look. I'm the biggest Hove fan on the chat. I'm just telling you.
I need the
We'll fight over
blueprint to be. I need the blueprint to hurry up and be said. That's all I'm saying.
the
Hurry up. Let's get
Blueprint
it
is number
going now.
two. Blueprint is
Okay.
two. Blueprint is
Okay.
number two. Blueprint is
Okay.
number two.
Don't listen to a nigga that got volume 3 in his top
I'm not.
five. I'll never listen to a nigga.
I'm
Then
not.
go ahead, man.
Spin a 16 right now, nigga. That's right.
Oh, respect.
Said it's on. It's on.
Spin a 16 right now. You gonna talk to me crazy like this? Right?
Somebody get smacked on the phone.
Y'all crazy.
Nigga get smacked. Get ARB. Hey, yo, get Alcohol Cigarillos.
Just like
Get
a
everybody.
angry fan on the live.
Get Poison Pen. Get everybody.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right. So, where am I at? Two,
Yeah,
three,
you said
three,
two.
All
three is
you said was
reasonable doubt.
Black Album.
Three,
All you
He
said was
said
Black
Black
Album.
Album. He said Blueprint.
then
Okay,
reasonable
Black
doubt is
Album, Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt.
reasonable doubt is number 3. Hard Knock Life Volume 2 is probably number 4.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm leaving. Uh,
Gets tough.
uh, uh. It's like three of them that can go for this. Fuck. I'm gonna go.
I know you want to
I'm
say
gonna go
Blueprint 3.
Blueprint.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go blue. I'm gonna go blue. I'm gonna go Blueprint 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice.
I told you.
Not a bad choice. That's his Thriller.
Yeah,
Blueprint 3?
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna go Blueprint 3. It's so that the Blueprint 3.
Run This Town, Empire State,
That album
but
gets a
that
little
shit with
musty
Swiss
in places.
Beats. The shit with Swiss
On to the next
Beats.
one. On to the next one.
On to the next one. Forever
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some
It gets
fucking
a
records
little
on there.
musty on there on some tracks, man. It gets a little musty.
Which
I'm
one?
a
Which
whole
records you ain't like?
fan. I'm
Venus
honest, I'm biased.
versus Mars.
I like
Come
that
on,
shit.
bro. That's some
I
lazy.
like
That's some
that
lazy work.
I like
Oh,
that
it was a
shit.
BlackBerry bomb. That's your opening bar, Jay.
Hey. He had some bars on there, though.
He sure did.
That's the opening line.
That nigga said, what did he say? He goes, I thought shot it like I thought, what did he say about pocket big?
No.
He got some shit on there.
No.
I'm screaming in a box. She's screaming, who's sir?
No, do not. We are not justifying that song. That's so
All right, but the album had like
I enjoy
16
that.
or 17
I
records.
I do enjoy that album. I enjoy that album.
Hey, Cam. How niggas be out here rocking for Drake, I rock for Hope. I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay, so-
all that shit.
So you rock with Off That? Because that's another
Absolutely.
blemish. Don't do that.
Absolutely.
Don't do that. Off That's a
Yeah,
bad
those
song.
are the two on that
So-
album. I was
so-
like, I can't do.
Can't
Like,
do
no,
no
I fuck with
stutter.
Venus.
I don't give a fit up
Venus,
if it out to with it.
I
No,
fuck
sit down, Hope.
with Venus versus Mars because at the time my chick liked it, so it was cool in the whip. But
outta
Off
here.
That, nah, I've never. Off That is the worst Drake record of all time.
No, there's a no. There's some bad Drake. So don't do this.
No.
Don't shoot Drake that much down now. Don't say that his
That
feature.
might be his worst feature.
I'll hear you out on that. Yeah,
That might be his
bad.
worst
Pretty
feature.
bad.
All right,
Yeah.
so you got. So who's your fifth? Oh, you
said
said Blueprint 3.
Blueprint 3 over Blueprint 2.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
You bugging?
Yeah.
Blueprint
You
2 got some
gotta watch,
joints.
Blueprint 2
you
should have
gotta
been
watch these.
If Blueprint 2 in one album, that probably be number 1.
You gotta watch. Hey, you gotta watch these Volume 3 niggas over here. You gotta
You
come
gonna
and get me.
disrespect Volume 3 like this? Why you disrespecting Volume 3 like this, bro?
Almost went,
Every
I'll be
time I
honest with
see you
Why
now,
you
come and get
disrespecting
me.
Volume 3?
I almost
Why
went
you
American
playing with Volume
Gangster.
3?
I almost went
The
American
realest.
Gangster. I almost went American
Come on,
Gangster on
man.
5. I did.
Yeah, where's American Gangster?
Almost went American Gangster because the only reason I didn't say it because you
That
said it.
album's
Be honest.
incredible. Yeah,
To
that
be
album's
honest with you,
incredible, man.
Cam, to be honest with you, the reason I didn't use it is because you said it. That's
That's
not be honest.
What the heck?
No, because
man.
I wanted my list to be different. That's all.
Man, what's your list, man?
Number
I
one,
feel it. I know.
Reasonable Doubt. Number 2, Black Album. Number 3, Blueprint. Number
I knew
4, 444. Number 5, Volume 2.
How is Black Album better than Blueprint? This is what I'm
It is.
flabbergasted by. It's
That-
not.
that-
It's not.
Yeah, I was
It
about to
is
get to
not.
it. So where do you disagree
Get to
on other
it.
niggas'
What-
list? Because I'm gonna get to
What
it.
do you disagree
Black
with
Album
on Black
number
Album?
1. I don't
Huh?
know, man.
Black
I'm not-
Album is a masterpiece. What do you mean?
1,000%.
The only song on there that's not good is Justify My Thug. But Ho's verses were crazy.
Time out. Shout out to
The
DJ
beats-
Quick. Time out.
Yeah, the
Shout out to
beat-
DJ Quick.
Yeah, and shout out to Quick. It just wasn't the best Quick we heard. But Hov made the verses, but it just wasn't a great record.
I think that the Black Album is literally to me is the epitome of a rap album. Every time I play that album, I'm like, damn, I wish I could make this. Like every time I play that album, never changed. Anytime that song, I'm like, why can't I can't write this? I can't do it. Like it's mind boggling. It's insane. Like that song is
Thank you,
incredible.
Z, for the badge. I appreciate you.
Like it's not that's such a great album, and just top to bottom, man. The only song that I skip is that nigga Jigga, and that's just to get to You Don't Know, because that's my favorite Jay-Z song. It's not even because it's a bad song. I'm fine with Jay-Z breezing through with his jeans EV Zoo. I'm fine with that. But I gotta get to You Don't Know so I can scream the lyrics out
Listen,
in my
listen.
vehicle.
The reason why I put Black Album over Blueprint, I'm gonna keep it real. It's mainly because of just how life plays around albums, right? So I remember Blueprint 1, like the first joint, it came out on 9/11.
Mhm.
So that day was filled
Excuse
with a
me.
lot of other shit that didn't involve buying the album. I think I bought it on the 12th or something like that,
Shit, I bought
like the
it.
next
I
day.
bought it on September
Yeah,
11th.
this nigga didn't give a
This man,
fuck. He said,
Niggas,
fuck
his
America. I'm
priorities was
gonna
shot.
niggas,
shot.
niggas die every day, B. I'm
He
just,
said he
I'm
said
just
Twin
saying.
Towers. He said Twin Towers. I'm at this Tower Records.
Damn,
He said,
niggas die
yeah.
every
I'm
day.
just
Yo,
playing. I'm just playing. It's
yo,
jokes. It's all jokes.
he said I'm worried about Tower Records. I ain't worried about no Twin Towers. I gotta cop this album.
Nigga
What are you
said,
talking
No,
about?
yo.
Oh, about
no.
to crush the
No,
buildings.
look, bro. I went in and got it because actually because I was at Citrus hooping, Citrus College hooping, and I went to get it before practice, and I was like, well, shit, it's kind of summer anyway. I might as well just go get it because I was going to get it anyway, and I just put it in my headphones, man. Had the Walkman because we had Walkman back then. Threw it in.
Niggas, he walking by niggas crying, talking about Hola Ovito.
Sure was. I sure was. Sure was. I mean, if it
Yeah,
takes
I gotta understand this volume 3 shit. You put volume 3 at what, number
hold
4
on,
on your
let me
list?
It's the last. It
hold,
was last.
hold
It's
on.
fine.
Let me explain why I did it. Why I got him as number
Nigga, why?
to me.
What's wrong with
Volume
volume? Why do
3?
you hate volume 3 so much? It's not like I said, what's wrong with volume 3?
Volume 3 is top 5 worst Hove album.
Yeah, I think so.
And
I think so.
it might be like number 2.
Talking about volume 3, not volume 1.
Yes, I'm
Yeah, I'm talking about
talking about NYMP, the
what
realest.
dope
Come
man,
and get me.
dope
Yeah,
man.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about
yeah, yeah.
dope man. Yeah, nigga, I know what you're talking about. Nigga,
Come
I'm
on,
about
man.
$1. What the fuck
Fucking
is
50
50 cent?
cent.
Yeah,
Sin,
nigga.
come on, man.
Yeah,
Volume
all that.
3 is
Yeah.
not one of his. It's my if you 5 worst because Magna Carta's the worst. Uh,
No, hell no, it's not the
what's
worst.
worse than Magna Carta, man? When's the last time you put on Magna Carta?
Hey, first of all, hold on,
Yo,
time out, try before you say something.
Blueprint 3 is
Before you say something,
bad.
hold
Or
on, try,
Blueprint 2 is bad,
try.
nigga.
Can you do it?
Before you
Can't do it.
try, before you say something, I need you to take some bass out of your voice when you shake your head and talk about what's worse when it comes to Hope. All right, just check that. Check that
Hey,
on.
hey.
Check that on the
Hey,
slide. Man.
Hey, nigga,
hey,
listen. He
how
might
many
be
bricks? How
Hove,
many
but I
bricks in the
rap
trunk
too,
right now?
nigga.
Hey, relax.
I rap too,
I need
nigga.
y'all to
You know what I'm
relax.
saying?
I need y'all to relax on this. Yeah, Sam.
I'm nice
It's
too,
All I'm saying
it's
is,
nigga.
bad by
if we saying
default,
we're
nigga.
Hove right now. What's what they say in The Godfather? 10 years ago, I couldn't have got to you. Okay, Hove right now though. Hey, we can see what's good. Yeah, no, Magna
Yeah.
Carta is his worst album. That's his worst album. I don't. That album's
Okay,
not good.
I'll give you that, but volume 3 is right after that.
It's not, volume 1 is worse.
No, 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 no,
No, in my
no, hell no.
lifetime.
How could you
In
say
my
that?
lifetime.
Nigga, volume 3 has Where Are You From? Nigga, volume 3 has
What's volume one?
nigga.
Where I'm
On the
from is
volume 1
at
has
the end of
Where
Wherever.
I'm
That's at the end
From,
of it.
nigga. That
Yeah,
shit has fucking nigga, like
but it
what?
also
That
has
shit has that
but
shit
it
has
also has imaginary players.
imaginary players on it,
I love
nigga. What?
Imaginary Players. I love a song.
Like,
Yeah,
nah.
I'm just
Who
not. It's
you with?
not worse than 3.
The intro is crazy. That album is the only problem with that album is Sunshine. That's the
I was
only real
gonna say it also
problem with
has
that album.
sunshine on it.
That's
It
a
does
big
have
problem.
sunshine.
That's the
That's a big
problem.
blemish. That's a big
It
blemish.
got worse. It was worse because he made the video. It was worse because he made the video. It's
In
not
very colorful twister lights on the
he could
floor, checker
have saved it if
floorboards.
he didn't make the
Lead,
video. I just did.
lead single energy,
All
bro.
right, you know what? You might be right. Yeah,
You
Magnus
got
the
five
worst.
seconds to get to the dance floor. Okay, okay. 5 seconds is up.
You thought you was
Let's
beans in
go.
the
Hey, so hold
video.
on.
That's
Oh,
why you fuck with that
100%.
What's
album.
your
You
favorite
gonna have
track on?
Mac come through on that club shit. Come
What's your
on,
favorite?
man.
What's your favorite track on Volume 3?
That probably is my favorite track on
See,
Volume 3, honestly.
mine's is Dope Man.
Or
On volume 3.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Oh,
So
the
Ghetto's right
intro.
there
The
too.
oh,
intro. So ghetto.
So Ghetto
okay.
So
was right
ghetto.
there. I've rapped over So Ghetto. Yeah, that's an insane sample record,
Yes,
everything.
so
So
ghetto is the shit. That's my joint. But it's hot. It's fucking, and that record with Juvenile on there was hard as fuck too.
guys, come on, guys,
Yeah,
walk with me.
yeah, but you OD though.
Walk with me.
This is, hey,
Walk with me.
and you know what happened? You know, Volume 3 niggas.
Yeah.
Volume 3 niggas love the Hova song so much. It just became that's what it is. Because that beat at the time was so crazy. That beat was
Yeah.
super crazy. And the way he rapped on it was nuts.
Come on, man.
So niggas heard the Hova song, played it 20 times before they got to the rest of the album.
That's
And
all
it
that
was
matters,
over. It
baby.
was a wrap.
I say
Hey,
it was the best
fair
album
enough
ever.
too. It's not the best album ever now, but it's got a special place for
All
me.
right, all right. I got one other question for y'all. What is the best Hove intro?
Oh, I know that one. The theme songs to Sopranos.
Ooh, Dynasty.
Dynasty. Well, here's why. You want to know why I ding the Dynasty intro? Because he doesn't rap enough. That's my only ding. If I had to ding it for something, it's could he have rapped
It was
more?
hard enough.
I love it.
Plays
I love the
dishes
intro.
on my mental piano. I was like, oh,
Honestly,
what are
man.
you on, nigga?
Honestly, when the first thing that came to mind, and it's not the answer, but that was the first. It was Blueprint 3 intro. Honestly,
What you
that we
talking
were
about?
talking about. Yeah, that intro was insane. That was crazy.
I
Um,
got one that's gonna fuck y'all
the
up.
ruler's back as Avi. Hello. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
this is
Oh, I
my
forgot
thoughts.
about that one.
Yeah,
It's
Oh, I
all
that's
forgot.
number two
feeling
for
at the
that's number
time.
two for me. That's number two.
Oh, and the Hova song. The Hova song is I absolutely one of them for sure. One of my favorites though is the one, the Kingdom Come though. He
Oh, here come the Kingdom
bodied
Come
that
niggas,
shit.
man. Here come
What
the
you got?
Kingdom Come niggas, man.
Back
He
when
was just
rap
talking.
was with these pills, I was a real star, complete with real cars. Man,
Here
Hov
come
bodied
these.
that shit.
Here come
He
these. I
said,
faked
"You
my retirement
Kingdom
album,
Come,
niggas.
nigga."
You Kingdom Come. He made it red and black as he was Jordan coming back. Oh,
You don't even
yeah.
like Danica Patrick anymore, huh? After
Yeah,
that,
oh
huh?
no. Show me what you got, little mama. Yeah,
The nigga
nah,
had a handshake. He had a handshake and everything in that album.
man, nah, man, let's nah. Hey,
what's your what's your intro, man? Cam?
I'm not saying the ruler's back. That's
Okay.
that's that's tough
That's
though.
number
He Jay
two
Z,
for me. That's number two
he's
for
an
me.
amazing. He has amazing intros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll
I
say that.
forgot about that one.
That thing,
I
Mhm.
forgot
but
about that one.
that dynasty drop, the beat
It's
is just like, oh my god.
insane.
But you
It's
like you said,
insane.
you wanted him to keep going.
Yeah, like every time you like start rapping, it's Dynasty niggas. Check it out. And then it's let's bring it. Oh,
Like,
like oh, rap.
like
Start rapping.
nigga, you just start going in. He like, nigga, leave a little
It's
bit.
food for thought. You do the dishes. Be cut off.
Yeah, nigga.
For it, man.
I love. Hey,
Come
look,
on.
I low key want to put that in my top five.
The Dynasty.
What?
I don't know.
The Dynasty?
Yeah,
Does the Dynasty count?
it does.
Yeah, it does for sure.
I count
I mean,
that.
obvious. I
I
love
count
that
Best of
album.
Both
Like I
Worlds.
think, I think
I
the
count all of them.
Time
Dynasty.
out. Hey, yo, we didn't say that. IG, we did not say that album name. We do not support that
I listen.
Oh
artist
yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
that album.
To be honest with you, nigga.
I ain't
I
gonna
listened to it
hold
2
you.
weeks ago.
I be humming the melody
Hey,
sometimes.
I listened to it 2 weeks ago. Hey, let me explain
I
to you.
be,
I listened to it 2 weeks ago. Hey, I was like, I listened to the whole album 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Fuck you, R. Kelly."
I was
Fuck you,
washing
R.
the
Kelly.
car a couple weeks ago and just kind of mumbled to
Hey,
myself, "It's the
I
best
listened.
of."
I had to go to LA, so I threw it on. I drove in LA listening to it, and all I could think at the end was, "Fuck you, Robert Kelly."
Dog, I
Hey,
remember when that song
hey,
Robert
dropped
Kelly.
on 92.3 The Beat when they first dropped the actual single. Oh my God, that
yo,
beat.
so maybe about 2.5, almost 3 years ago, right? I'm in Vegas. I'm visiting this nigga Q, right? So he picks me up, some rental car. His shit happened to be a drop top. So we cruising in the fucking on whatever freeway. And he's like, he looks at me, he got his phone in his hand, he's like, man, fuck it. Boom. And he plays the fucking best of both worlds intro, the first one. He's rocking out to this shit. And I'm like,
Like,
yo,
oh.
this shit is actually hard
You
as
in the
fuck.
passenger seat trying not to nod. You got your phone out because you get your phone. Like,
Hey, I had no shame, my nigga. I was like,
uh,
this shit is hard, yeah.
crazy intro. Golly.
All right,
Man, R. Kelly.
so We going back to NBA shit. So since load management doesn't seem to work, what's the answer for all these injuries?
Play.
It's the pace of play that's really been they're running around a lot. What's the Pat Bev? We tricking y'all, man? A lot of running around going on.
Man,
That's all it really is.
they played at a faster pace in the 70s, in the 60s.
No, they didn't. Stop it. Cut the
They were
cap.
average. What are you talking about? They were averaging like 120 points a game in the 70s and 60s. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it was letting dudes goaltend and shit, clothesline each
They
other.
were literally, no, they were playing really fast.
I want to hear about Elgin Baylor scoring 75 on my cousin's geometry teacher, bro.
You think any of
I
these
want to
teams?
hear about this,
Let me
bro.
ask you a question. Do you think any of these teams can keep up with with Showtime? They were running just as fast, but
Are
they
you out of
played.
your mind? What?
Yeah, they
They're
come.
getting ran off the court right now.
Who?
Talking about the Showtime Lakers will get ran off the court at this pace. You are tripping.
No, what I'm saying is running, just pure running, bro. I'm not talking about skills. See, you're moving the goalposts. You asked me what's wrong with the injury.
You said that
They
they're
don't
gonna
play
get
enough.
run off the court.
They don't
Yes.
play enough. They don't play enough. So you got to build up some calluses. You don't play enough. Your muscles are used to sitting. When they keep resting, you gotta play, bro. There's a reason why all these old. I hate to sound like the old nigga in the room, but there's a reason why they can play.
Like the
Why they can
oldest
play
nigga in the
80
room.
games. Why they can play 80 games. It's a reason why. It's because they played every day. I don't understand load management. You play every day anyway if you hoop.
Yeah, that's facts.
There's very clearly there's clear wear and tear on these guys' bodies from how much they run around. I'm not just making that up. It's clear as day. Like it's in front of
These
us.
guys didn't start getting hurt like that until they started load management.
That's not even true. That's not even true.
The amount of guys go down today.
The only person who was truly load managed to a heavy degree was Kawhi. That person was load
and
managed.
he can't get up. And he can't get up.
His knee is done. And that's why. His knee is done. Like he needs load management to even
No,
try to play
He's been
somewhat.
load management for 9 years. That's what I'm saying.
Because his knee is degenerative. That's what he shouldn't even be playing, honestly. Like he doesn't have the knee for it. That's why his whole leg is just done.
I just feel like you got to play, man. You got to play. Guys play basketball.
He tried that, and
No,
then the Olympics sat him down because they said, "Hey,
I'm saying there's a difference between a degenerate need than everybody else. I'm saying the everyday guy who's perfectly healthy, they need to play that. They need to play. You can't rest. You got to play. Because what happens is your body builds up a certain type of, because your body builds up a pain tolerance, right? So if you're resting all the time, anytime you get something, it feels worse than it actually is. Like you get knee in the thigh, oh my God, it feels a lot worse. But if you're playing every day, your muscles, you're building that attrition on your muscle, it won't feel as bad and you return faster. You're like, hey, I can get through this because your body's used to that pain. Professional athletes, if you're a professional athlete, your body's going to hurt. Period. There's no once you get past 3 months, there's no I'm healthy. Everybody's hurt at that point. You get paid handsomely to do it. If you don't want to get hurt, don't fucking play the sport. You're risking your body for a reason. That's why they pay you so much, because you're literally damaging your body. But you got to build up calluses, and you got to be able to play through some pain. These guys taking a hangnail is like, yo, I'm gonna be out for a week because I want to be healthy. What does that even mean? That's a relative term. It's a relative term.
You're also, there's a couple things. You're exaggerating, but there's also the fact that a lot of this is organizational too. A lot of these guys would prefer to play.
I'm not blaming the players. I'm blaming everybody.
Why you say to get a hangnail? That sounds like you blaming the players.
Because
context.
Because here's the thing. If AD wants to play, he's gonna play. No one's gonna stop AD from playing.
AD's soft as charming. If somebody tells him not to play, he ain't playing.
You're missing my whole point. What I'm saying is,
his physical body. I'm not talking about his body. I'm talking about his mind.
If a superstar wants to play, you ain't gonna stop him from playing. I tell you, like I don't want to bring up his name because he's different. But Kobe Bryant said it one time. He said the best thing. Someone said, "Hey, well, they was resting in the fourth quarter because it was up, and the clock kept tickling down." And they was like, "Did you get nervous, something like that?" He goes, "No, I ain't get too nervous because if worst case scenario, I'm gonna check myself in the game. Phil ain't gonna stop me. He gonna play if he wants to.
We're
play,
talking about
play.
We just talked about anomalies, right?
But what I'm saying about an
anomaly, okay?
But that's the mentality these guys have gained in their head that it's okay to sit out. It ain't okay to sit out because you're still getting hurt.
I don't think that's the case.
There's no match to say that sitting out prevents injuries. They're getting hurt at the same rate.
know where you heard these players say that they're cool with sitting out. That's not Joel Embiid, who's degenerative in himself. Who's the player that you heard of? I'm cool sitting out.
Because I
I think
understand
Kawhi
politics.
Leonard to a certain degree is okay with
I
sitting out.
understand in politics and
I
hoop.
don't think he is. I think he's just too
I do.
quiet and needs to speak up more. He needs to
I
speak up
understand
more.
politics and hoop, and I understand when a superstar says, "I'm playing," ain't nobody gonna stop him. No one's gonna stop him from playing. They're gonna say, "All right, he's playing." I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think it's a
You
combination
know
of
what? You know what? You're right, man. I remember when KD did that in the finals against the Raptors. Remember he said, "I'm gonna play," and then his
Okay,
Achilles ripped off his damn body.
you're using the extreme to make your point, but I get what you're saying. But
Using an example of a
but you're
superstar
right.
acting
But
like
you're
he could
right.
play,
There was nothing that organization can do to stop KD from playing. KD said, "I'm playing. I'm gonna fuck what none of y'all say." And guess what they did? They said, "All right, give him his uniform." He's K fucking D. Give him his uniform.
And it cost him about a good year and a half of his career.
But that's not the point. What I'm saying is because that doesn't always happen. Typically, what happens is they're fine.
Word?
Yeah. You're using an extreme case. How many Achilles injuries do we have in a year?
Well, if they're all, my question is, if they're always sitting out, then how do we know what the example is where they're not sitting out and they can play and it's fine?
I mean, I seen guys play 82 games for years before this new generation came in. I seen it. I seen John Stockton go 20 years without without missing 3 games in the season. I've seen it. John Stockton he has less less medicine, has less technology, and he was able to play. I've seen it. That's how I know.
Christ, I think you are underestimating how much different it is running up and down this
court.
I really think you are.
It's less physical. It's less physical. Let me explain it to you. I'd much rather run up down the court freely than get banged in the back with somebody's.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You want to know why? Because the game goes slow down when that happens. It's way more open. It's way more open than it used to be. And that's more, I don't care what type of person you are. Our bodies are not meant to run up and down hardwood floors for 60 minutes.
Your body's also not to absorb contact in the air either.
But when you absorb that contact, guess what happens? Whistle. Stop. Stoppage and play. Stoppage and play. Everybody stands around. There's one stoppage and play.
Not in 2000s. Not the early 2000s. You actually get fouled. You actually hit somebody. It was a contact sport.
That's not what basketball is supposed to be. The game isn't called tackle football.
That's a lie.
It's not tackle basketball.
Basketball's meant to be a contact sport. I 1000%.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. See,
knock that nigga out the air sport? Are you serious?
Cam, you too
no,
young.
see, that's the problem. No, you too old for this. Because you two in this whole.
You don't get
to be able to just knock them out the air. That's how the game is played.
You new generation niggas don't get to come into our game and tell us how it's supposed to play.
No. There's a difference between a ticky-tack foul and I went up for a layup and he clotheslined me like JBL. There's a difference between the two.
Who said that?
Who said we're supposed to be able to get knocked out the air? You don't knock niggas out the air.
Basketball's a contact sport. Basketball's supposed to be a contact sport. 1000%.
No, you go ahead.
I'm not advocating. Look, again, I'm not advocating for 60 style fouls where they clothesline people. I'm not saying that. What I am advocating for is more of a physical game.
I'm not mad at a physical. I'm not mad at a physical game.
It's a
I'm saying
contact. What are you talking about?
I'm saying if I go, all I said was if I go for a layup, don't knock me out the air because I'm getting up. We fighting. If you knock me out there, if your job is go up and contest the shot.
But I grew up in an era where when you went to the rim, you got hit and you controlled.
Also grew up in an era with shoes with less support. Nigga, you wanted to put on the Converse too?
I didn't grow up in the era with Converse. Watch
okay.
Watch now.
I grew up with a hit you. You got a little too close.
He's just 10 years older than you are, Randall.
He give me like 15 years.
He's trying to act like I'm on TikTok right now doing dances with you.
You pinging nails on TikTok right now with these two guys.
You wildin'. No, bro. There's nothing wrong with playing. I prefer that anyway. I was a physical defensive player. That's because
there's nothing wrong with being physical. There's nothing wrong with
physicality. There's a difference between physicality and just hitting.
These guys don't have any of it right now. No,
that's not to me. That's not a contact sport.
Yes, it is.
A contact sport is we hit. That's a contact sport.
No, you're looking at violent sport. Football is a violent sport. MMA is a violent sport. Those are violent sports.
Those are contact sports.
No. Because contact doesn't mean hurt. All those sports that we're talking about, the intent is to hurt. When you're playing football, when you hit someone, it's intent to hurt. You're looking to seek and destroy when you hit someone in football.
Is baseball a contact sport?
Huh?
Is baseball a contact sport?
Used to be at the plate. At the plate,
that's not. That's violence. What? No, that's not a contact sport.
No, I'm saying I'm saying only in one instant was baseball or two instances was
Tag somebody
baseball a
after the
contact
first.
sport.
You can tag somebody on second. You got to tag them out at home. That's contact, right?
No,
They're
no,
touching them.
no,
You got to put your hand, because if you drop the ball, guess what? It's not out.
So now
So
we're
it's
playing
baseball,
semantics.
a contact
Now we're
All
sport.
right,
playing.
man.
Now we're doing.
All right, all right,
We're
all
doing the
right, all right,
semantics.
all right,
Fuck
all right,
sport.
all
Is
right,
it
all
a
right.
contact sport? It's a violent sport. No, it's a contact sport. Okay, that's a contact sport.
Hey, man, what I got to do? All right, chill.
You're not
Baseball
dropping
is
off of
not a
that.
contact sport. Like only when they crash to the plate. When they crash
They
to the
don't
plate,
do
that's
that no
contact.
more.
Can do.
They
That's
don't do that
baseball.
no more. They
So
stopped doing that.
speaking of the contact sport, Trevor Lawrence out for the season. Did he digress this season? People had a lot of gas for this guy. Like he's going to be the next one.
He's still so young though, bro. He's still
Those
really
guys.
young, and he's shown flashes of being a good quarterback in not the greatest situation. So I still think he should be a serviceable guy. He's got that lower level. He might not get you to the promised land.
Serviceable, but
So yeah.
I mean, when he came out of college, they were
Oh,
saying
he was supposed to be that dude.
He's supposed
he's
to be Joe
supposed
He
to
was as
Montana.
highly.
be the next
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers.
he was supposed to be that guy. Yeah, he was as highly rated as Peyton was coming out, all that stuff. But yeah, it doesn't always work out that way. He's not. He may not be a superstar, but he can be a quality quarterback that you can build around decently. I don't think
What
he's
you
going
think,
to be like
Randall?
that A1 guy.
Do I think he's all the? Do I think all that he is all that the experts said he was? No, but I can't tell how good he is because he's in a really bad organization.
That's a part of
True.
it too. That's definitely
That's
a part of
true.
People always say things and fail to say circumstance and realize circumstance plays a big role in a lot of these guys' careers. If you're in a circumstance where I'll give you guys name his number one receiver this year.
it. Oh, Brian Thomas Jr.
Okay,
That boy
name
was cold.
name a second one.
Christian Kirk. I'm probably the wrong person to ask this.
No. But what I'm saying is there's a drop off.
His third one's Gabe Davis.
There's a drop off there, right? They got rid of Calvin Ridley.
Eh,
They got
eh.
rid of Calvin.
I don't think the receiver. It's the offensive line that's really an issue, and just the overall coaching more so than his
that was the
receivers.
next thing I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
That was the next thing I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
And then they're not protected in the way
They
they should
literally
protect him.
just traded his left
I
tackle.
always
They traded Cam
say this,
Robinson
man.
away.
There's a reason why bad organizations stay bad. It starts from top down.
I agree, but I will say one thing though. He be throwing some of the stupidest interceptions you ever seen in your life.
I mean, if you get hit, if you're running for your life a lot, sometimes
No. He be throwing ghost balls sometimes.
no.
Like in the pocket, no pressure. He just throws some stupid
if you're
stuff.
so used to getting hit and you're so used to running for your life, sometimes that clock is a lot faster than you think it should be. You're like, shit.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. If you really got it, you got it. You don't always do that, man. Look at Herbert. Herbert's been getting hit his whole career if you don't throw them stupid things like that.
Herbert's a big dude, though. He's a big freaking dude.
Trevor Lawrence ain't tiny. Ain't Trevor Lawrence like 6'4"?
Yeah, but Herbert is like thick.
True.
Pause. But you know what I'm saying? He can absorb those hits a little better. And I just think circumstance plays a lot. I don't know how good he really is because they really haven't helped him.
I mean, they had that one year where it was pretty quality. And they had that year where they beat the Chargers,
And then
in the playoffs.
they didn't sign anybody else. He was like, leave it alone.
They spent a lot of money. That's the problem. They look how much they paid Christian Kirk. They ruined the receiver market with that deal. So he can definitely be put in a better situation. And then I think, I agree that he could probably see what he really is. But I do think we've seen the highs and the lows of what he can be as a player, but we haven't seen a team and a framework that can help balance that and counteract the negative.
Where do you think he could go?
Can he win a Super Bowl? Probably not. But can he be a guy who win 12, 13 games? Absolutely.
He can't go
Where do
nowhere.
you think he
You
fit
saw
well?
that extension.
That's
Yeah,
but where do you think he would be a fit hypothetically?
I would like to see him in the 49 uniform.
Trevor Lawrence?
I was going to say Minnesota.
Put him in 49.
No, I'm cool on that.
I would say Minnesota, honestly. Instead of getting weak.
I want to see his talent. I want to see his talent with talent. Let me see his talent with talent.
Well, I mean, honestly, Shanahan the QB whisperer, bro. You put him dang near any court. He's gonna get some talent out of him. He's like Andy Reid in that aspect. Like Andy Reid was taking whoever. Kevin Cobb. To win some games, Kevin. You know what I mean? Like, there's some coaches who just got it like that, and Shanahan's one of them. He can take a lot of average QBs.
Yeah, he be getting a lot of average niggas big contracts like Brock.
That's a fact.
And
Jimmy.
These guys, it starts from top down, but it really, you can always tell a good program based on how they scout the rookies coming in. It seems like they always get the guys in third, fourth, fifth round that's going to contribute for a long time. It's certain organizations that do that because they invest into their scouting. Other organizations don't do it, and it starts from the top down. And bad organizations stay bad for a reason. All sports. If
Do
you're
you think that
literally
some do you think some franchises are just generationally
no,
cursed?
it's not cursed.
Like how are the Bears
If, if,
how did
if,
the Bears struggle to get a quarterback for this many years?
it's cursed by stupidity.
But it's like people that like no, not God rest the dead. But people be dying. They be losing coaches. They hire different coaches, different ownership, different
The
GMs,
the,
and some
the
teams
Bears
have the
also
same systemic problem. Why do you
the
think that
Bears
is?
also fired Lovie Smith after 10 wins.
Well, that's just we can't just that's just black voodoo, baby. You
But
can't. You know
but
what I mean?
Black voodoo.
You know what I'm
what
saying?
I feel you there. But what I'm saying is